Hi, this is the Euro-USD chart, and today it's Monday, 10th of June 2013, and the time is 5:51 GMT. We are looking at the H1 time frame of the pair. We had a rally, and this green arrow shows our last signal entry. We gave a long entry signal to our users, and the pair is going to resume its uptrend once this correction is completed. We could also call it a bullish flag pattern, but don't enter before you get the confirmations I'm going to tell you about. So we are looking at the chart using Ichimoku Kinko Hyo, and we have superimposed Bollinger Bands, alligator, the three colored lines, and fractals, these purple arrows. We see on the daily chart, for instance, that we just had a very strong bullish Kumo breakout. The leading Kumo is definitely bullish, and its edge is pointing up, although it's a bit rounded, not as sharp as we would like it to be. Let's go to the weekly chart. We see that we had an effort a few months ago. Then the pair plunged inside the Kumo, and now we had a new bullish Kumo breakout on the weekly chart. The leading Kumo is bullish with the edge pointing up, but not as sharp as we would like, although everything looks bullish. Now let's go to the monthly chart. On the monthly chart, we had this consolidation, this ranging movement for a while, and now it's although the leading Kumo has a flat top and a curved bottom, which is a bullish formation, because the distance between Senkou span B, which is this line, this border, the upper border here, and Senkou span A is very small, and when these two cross, they will give birth to a bullish leading Kumo, and things look more bullish than bearish after this consolidation, which will lead to a very big breakout. Let me put some trend lines here to make it more evident for you, to make you see this triangle. This is the triangle which is confining the price action, and shows that we had this consolidation for the last months. Of course, we are talking about years here, because the last top was in 2006. Okay, we are talking about the monthly chart. We are looking at the monthly chart. Let's go back to the smaller time frames. So on the weekly chart, we see everything is bullish. On the daily chart, everything looks bullish. On the H4 chart, we have the leading Kumo, which is bullish with a slope, an upward slope, but its edge has this downward formation, and it remains to be seen how long this correction will last before this becomes sharp, pointing upwards again. But it definitely is bullish, although we would like to see Chikou span, this line, to look upwards, to turn upwards instead of going down. Okay, that would be that would show that that the pair goes up again, has resumed its strong uptrend. On the monthly chart, on the hourly chart, sorry, we see that although we have a bullish Kumo and the leading, we have a bullish Kumo, but price moves inside the Kumo, so the picture we have is not 100% bullish. Price should be above Kumo. Chiku span should be above past price action, not below it as it is here, looking downwards, okay? So we don't have 100% bullish picture here. We have to wait for the picture here to be 100% bullish. Price to be above the Kumo and Chiku span above past price action. Otherwise, we don't enter, we stay out. On the M30 chart, we see that we have a leading Kumo which is bearish, and the edge of the leading Kumo is rather sharp, looking downwards, which means that there is some more move downward before the price resumes its uptrend. And our other system confirms that, because we see that leading alligator is curved downwards, and we had a valid fractal at the upper Bollinger Band, which was at the upper Bollinger Band. It was above the red line, the teeth of alligator, and leading alligator is curved downwards, which shows that there will be a downward move. Of course, we don't have the edges of the Bollinger Bands turned outwards, showing that it may go a lot down. It may start going sideways for a while, because the Bollinger Bands are almost parallel. There is no high volatility. But we can't exclude this. It is a possibility. But we definitely stay out for now. If you are a scalper, that's another story, but I wouldn't recommend you go counter to take a trade against the main trend, because you don't know the duration, how long it's going to last. There may be a sudden strong move against you, and where you will be making a few pips, you will lose everything. So I wouldn't risk it. I wouldn't risk it with this particular pair. M15, definitely a bearish picture. Leading Kumo is bearish, and the edge of the leading Kumo is rather sharp, pointing downwards. Although we don't have a slope, a downward slope, the Kumo is rather horizontal, but there is a slight downward slope. And the Bollinger Bands show that they want to contain the price. The lower Bollinger Band is closed, it's curved inwards, and it shows that it's going to contain the price, that it will not go lower for now. Of course, it's only for now, it may go lower. But the speed of the fall is not high. M5, we see here a very strong, a very clearly bearish picture, a big bearish Kumo ahead. The leading edge of the Kumo is sharp, pointing downwards, and we just have had a fractal at the upper Bollinger Band with leading alligator curved downwards, which shows that there may be a move, a big move downwards. It will remain to see if we are going to have on the M5 chart a bearish breakout, a big bearish move. So we go to the M1 chart, and we see that although the leading Kumo is bullish, we have flat bottom, and the upper, we see that there is a move, there is a bullish move here. Let's see. Okay, you see why I say that the smaller time frames are the ones where big moves are being born. Let's go to the M5. You see now that the leading alligator is almost flat. It is going to become curved upwards, and here the leading edge of the Kumo is becoming more rounded. So we have to wait. In a few words, before you enter long again, you must have 100% bullish picture here on the M1 time frame, very aggressive. The leading Kumo must be going upwards, and the Chiku span, the green line, must go above past price action, but must be here. M5, you must have a bullish picture here as well. M15, you must have a bullish picture. You must see the price going above the Kumo, the leading Kumo being definitely bullish, and the Chiku span going above the Kumo and above past price action. M30 must be definitely bullish, with the leading Kumo being turned upwards and being bullish, and the edge being sharp, pointing upwards, and the Chiku span going above past price action. H1 must be clearly bullish before you enter, and H4 must have a sharp leading edge, and Chiku span must be turned upwards. It is slightly turning, but it's not there yet. So once those criteria are met, you enter long. You place your stop, depending on your account's tolerance. You may place your stop using the H4 chart, and you may place it a few pips below the border, this border of the Kumo here, where our last entry signal was. And but if your account doesn't tolerate that much risk, and if the distance between your entry and your stop is more, this distance is more than 3% of your account's equity, go to a smaller time frame. In a smaller time frame, you have a bigger risk of getting your stop hit, but you may find a place like here, below this, the lower fractal here. You can put your stop here, and this distance may be much smaller. Although this is the H1, no, it's the same. It's the same as the other one. So let's see. The same place. The only safe place for you to place your stop is here, even on the M30. So make sure you can tolerate this risk before you enter. If you can't, don't take the trade yet. Maybe there is more correctional move to be done. So wait for this move to be completed and to be 100% sure it's over. I use here, these lines you see here, this green histogram is the volumes, the transaction volumes. It's a very useful tool for you to use, because once you have this high peak, you know that there is a reversal. But you want to see a very big peak here to make sure that, yes, the price is going to turn and resume and go upwards again, which we don't see yet. Okay. So once we see a peak here on the volume, we will be sure that price is resuming its upward move and we can enter long. That's what we are waiting for. In the meantime, let's go to the M1 chart. We see a totally bullish picture here. M5 is slowly turning bullish. You see leading alligator turned upwards, and the lower border of the Kumo is almost curved, and these edges, the Seku span B, Seku span A, are trying to connect and to cross. M15, more bullish sentiment. Leading alligator is slightly curved upwards, and we have flat top and curved bottom, which is bullish formation. We will see if it will make it. M30, we still have a bearish picture, but the Bollinger Bands show that the move will not likely go more lower. It most possibly will go up than down, because we see that they turn inwards, the two edges of the Bollinger Band, so that the volatility for now is not going to increase. So price is not going to go lower for now. This is it. I believe the pair will give huge profits, but we must be patient and we must wait till all our conditions are met. Thanks for watching and happy pips.